But stressed power firms, it seems, are breathing a sigh of relief. Supreme Court has directed the RBI and lenders to stand pat on insolvency proceedings against bankrupt firms. This virtually means a stay on the central bank's Feb 12 circular on Power NPAs. The Apex Court will now hear the case in the month of November. Abhimanyu joins us on the phone line to really help us understand how big a relief really is this for the stressed power firms. Abhimanyu?
Well, this is certainly a big relief for the stressed power firms, given the fact that the deadline which was earlier expiring on the 27th of August has virtually been extended, as you clearly pointed out, and which correctly means that they will have now more time to restructure as compared to the 12th February circular, which had given them just a time of 6 months to the defaulting power companies to restructure at the deadline, which had already ended on the 27th of August. RBI, meanwhile, had sought before the Apex Court that the pleas in different high courts be clubbed against the circular in order to avoid conflicting observations and orders by different high courts. And now, since RBI and different other parties have been asked to maintain status quo with regard to the insolvency proceedings against power companies, RBI's plea before the Apex Court would be heard in November, which practically means status quo. Apart from that, several other petitions which had challenged various provisions of the IBC would be heard on the 25th of September. But the exact extent of this order, exact extent to which it would be applied for, whether it would be there only for power companies or for other firms too, that is something which would become clearer only after the written copy of the order comes out, which of course is being closely tracked as of now. But this certainly comes as a big relief for power companies, since they now have more time, at least till November, and also several other provisions of the IBC which have been challenged before the Supreme Court would be heard on the 25th of September.
Thanks very much, Abhimanyu. This is an important development and we need to stay on top of the story as and when things unfold. Thanks very much for getting us the very latest on the matter.